Have you ever wondered where those perfectly clean animal skeletons in museums come from? There's actually an amazing natural process behind it. First, the dead animals are carefully placed inside a special box. Then come the real workers, dangerous but fascinating insects called dermestid beetles, also known as nature's cleanup crew. These tiny insects feed only on dead skin, flesh, and other soft tissues without causing any damage to the bones. In just a short time, they clean the entire body so thoroughly that even the smallest bones remain perfectly intact. Their work is so precise that the skeleton keeps its natural shape completely preserved. In the end, what you get is a perfectly clean white skeleton, ready for scientific study or museum display. Have you ever wondered where those perfectly clean animal skeletons in museums come from? There's actually an amazing
This interesting lock and key was in a box of miscellaneous which I bought from auction and could well date back to the late 1700s or early 1800s. The lock mechanism itself is missing, and as you can see it's rather rusty, but
in 1766, the English Parliament changed a single number. They lowered the window tax threshold from 10 windows to 7. That adjustment rewrote the architecture of an entire country. Within 12 months, homes with exactly 7 windows dropped by 2/3. Across every county, the response was immediate and identical. Homeowners and landlords brick shut the windows of their own buildings. They sealed them with mortar and a kind of resignation. They darkened their own rooms to dodge a tax never meant for them. The window tax had been law since 1696, 70 years earlier. King William III designed it as a clever proxy for income. Wealthier people owned larger homes with more windows. Tax collectors could estimate wealth from the street without stepping inside. On paper, the system seemed elegant and entirely unobtrusive. In practice, it became one of the most destructive taxes in English history. The tax was levied on the building, not the individual. So urban tenement houses, where dozens of working families shared a single structure, were assessed as one property. The full tax burden landed on the landlord, who did what landlords have always done. He passed the cost downward, not through higher rent, though that happened too, through brick. The landlord bricked up the windows of his tenants' rooms because it was cheaper to darken their homes than to pay a tax designed for the wealthy, and the tenants had no say in the matter. In Scotland, they found a different and oddly creative solution. Homeowners painted black rectangles on their exterior walls with white frames around them, creating the illusion of windows that did not exist. They called these painted illusions Pitt's pictures, named after the
If your boyfriend drives like he is actively trying to meet God, stop screaming at him. He isn't being reckless. His hardware is entering a hyperkinetic flow state. His brain contains an evolutionary spatial processor, biologically hardwired to calculate speed, distance, and exact trajectories in real time. While you look at the road and see terrifying danger, his brain sees a perfectly calculated mathematical equation. In the slow, modern world, his mind is flooded with stress and background noise. Operating at a normal pace actually causes him anxiety, but at extremely high speeds, everything goes completely silent. The extreme velocity forces his prefrontal cortex to shut down all panic and overthinking. His cortisol drops to absolute zero, and pure dopamine takes the wheel. When he merges across 4 lanes without braking, it is not a death wish, it is forced meditation. He is piloting a 2-ton machine with the precision of an apex predator. So ladies, hold on tight and trust his spatial awareness. And remember,
this is how antique paddle locks used to work. Keys weren't like the ones we know today. They had several tabs in different directions, which made it much harder to find an identical one. And the most incredible thing is that only the owner knew how to insert the key correctly. He had to turn it to enter, push it in, flip it, fit it with the markings, and turn it again. Only then could the mechanism be released and the padlock opened, and to